Hello there everybody, what's going on? My name is King J044 and today, welcome to an announcement video that I have been waiting to announce. I've had this idea in my head for a long time, but here we are, finally announcing the thing that I have been teasing for quite a while now. A few people knew about this because I mentioned it on stream like a month or two ago, but now I can finally confidently talk about it because I have a date for it and I have a plan for it and how it's all going to work. So, I have been streaming on Twitch for about 3 years now, and I've done some pretty incredible things. I did a compilation teasing the announcement of this project that kind of went over the crazy things I've done, from live events in person, of me speedrunning in-person events, to putting on really incredible group events like the 70-star, 70-person relay and stuff like that, to just super long speedruns where I did crazy long marathon runs like the 2405 and 1862. I've done some pretty crazy stuff and it's made a name for myself, for sure. But there's one thing that I've never tried to do, and that is a subathon. Now, if you don't know what a subathon is, it's basically an uncapped stream that consistently goes as long as people keep subscribing and donating to the channel, which means that it could potentially go forever, for days and days and potentially even weeks. And I've always wanted to do that. I got really invested and watched a lot of when Ludwig did his big subathon, his game-changing subathon that he did. I also watched Point Crow do some of his subathon, and then recently I just watched Cheese do his subathon, and I thought it was really cool. Basically, whenever you do these subathons, you have a timer on screen. Anytime someone subs or donates a certain amount to the channel, it adds time to that timer. When the timer hits 0, the stream ends, and you're done. And that's what a subathon is. It's a good way to incentivize people to subscribe to the channel, and also donate to the channel. And it also gives some really funny content, and lets you watch a day in the life of the streamer that you enjoy watching. So, I've always been interested in this idea, but the thing is I obviously have a much smaller community than those big streamers that I just mentioned. So if I did a subathon in the regular term where it was a timer and stuff like that, it wouldn't really last that long. So I kind of put the idea away. I still wanted to do a subathon in the future, but I figured I would just wait until I had a bigger community. That is until I came up with a pretty smart idea, a nice twist to it, if you will. Enter the Uncapped Fall-A-Thon. This is an uncapped subathon that is all about Fall Guys. Basically, how this stream will work is I am going to start the stream and then have a goal for how many wins I need to get in Fall Guys. This doesn't mean I have to play Fall Guys the entire time, just that the stream doesn't end until I get those wins. The amount of wins I'm going to start it at is 15, and for every sub to the channel, or $5 donated during the stream in any form, whether that's bits, subs, or donations, I have to get one more win in Fall Guys, and the stream doesn't end until I get those wins. So, if someone gifts 2 subs to the channel, I have to do 2 more wins, so it goes from 15 to 17. If someone donates $5 after that, it goes from 17 to 18. And it is cumulative, so you can gift a bunch of subs and those will each count individually as wins that I have to do. This is something that I thought was a very nice idea. That way it's not time-based or anything like that, so people don't feel pressured to have to sub or anything like that. And it's also dependent on my skill. Some days I can get like 5 wins in an hour, or some days I can get 1 win in 3 hours. So it's not guaranteed that it's going to last a very low amount of time, but it also still has that incentivizing nature. So you may have some questions about this, and thankfully I have some answers. I will link it down in the description below a FAQ, a frequently asked questions document that I have come up with and written down, but I will also answer some of the questions here. First of all, when is this starting? I have decided to start this when I get back from PACE. I'm going to be starting this on November 17th at noon Eastern Standard Time. This is going to start, and I will probably do a little bit of Fall Guys in the afternoon and do some Fall Guys at nights, and I'm going to start it at 15 wins. I may change this depending on how quickly I get some wins, but I want to at least make this last 24 hours. I think that's a good idea. So 15 wins is the starting thing. Now here's some more questions that you might have. Do I have to play Fall Guys the whole time, and is Fall Guys going to be the only thing I'm doing? No, I'm not going to be playing Fall Guys the whole time. Specifically on that day, November 17th, Mario RPG Remake comes out, so I'll probably be playing that as well. I'm going to try to only play Fall Guys at night or like once or twice a day so I don't burn out. The rest of it will still be other stuff on stream, and that way it can still last a decent amount of time. During the Fall-A-Thon, I'm also going to try to do some sub incentives and some donation incentives for different things, whether that's casual playthroughs that people have been asking for, different speedruns that people have been asking for, or just some miscellaneous things to keep people wanting to subscribe and donate to the channel, aside from keeping the stream going. But yeah, for the most part, what you can expect to see me be playing is obviously Fall Guys, but also casual playthroughs, speedruns of other games like usual, reacting to stuff, you know, eating on stream, and just living my day-to-day life, but on stream. Another question you may have is what happens when you have to sleep, and what happens when you go to work? I still have a job, I still work at GameStop, and I obviously am not going to stay up for possibly multiple days on end. What's going to happen is, when I go to sleep, I will be sleeping on this couch back here, so I'll still be on camera. While I'm sleeping, or while I'm going to work, I will be playing VODs of old streams, whether that be speedruns, like really long speedruns I've done, so portions of the 2405, or first playthroughs of stuff like Spider-Man 2 or Splatoon 3 that you can watch and relive those moments of. So all of that will have stuff going on while I'm gone, and hopefully my PC doesn't explode while it's on when I'm not there. Yeah, if you have any more questions, I think those are like the main ones that people are going to want to know. You can go ahead and ask them in the comment section below here, or you can ask me in Twitch chat in the upcoming streams that I'm going to be doing before then. Or if you want, like I said, there is an FAQ down below in the description. But those are the main questions I think people are going to ask. So once again, November 17th is when this is starting. I also need to give a huge shout out to Puffy78, who is one of my moderators on Twitch, and one of my good friends. I commissioned him to make the logo that you saw at the beginning of this video, and he's also going to be making the layouts for the stream. So it's going to have its own feel and look to it. But yeah, that is the Uncapped Fall-A-Thon that is going to be happening next month. I'm super excited for it, and I think this could be something really cool. I hope it lasts for a couple days. Who knows? If it does last a while, I do have a marathon run in December, which means I'll probably have to take a one-day break for it. But for the most part, I'm very excited for this, and I think it's going to be a really cool stream and something that I've always wanted to try to do. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all on November 17th for the Uncapped Fall-A-Thon. Be there or be it square. Bye guys. See you next time.